Good Tuesday evening, everyone. I'm Meteorologist Joe Martucci. Hope you enjoyed your Tuesday. I sure did. I did some sprinting work today at the football field. Yeah, sprinting, like running, sprinting. I used to be a sprinter in high school and kind of let it go. I did some more long distance stuff over the years, but I'm trying to get back into it this summer. Speaking of summer, the summer solstice is coming on Wednesday here, right before 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Now, this is the longest day of the year for us. It's when the center of the sun's rays directly go over the Tropic of Cancer, which is just between Key West and Havana, Cuba here. It is our longest day of the year. We see about 15 hours of daylight. Arctic Circle sees 24 hours of daylight. Something that is a little summery is our tropical tracker. We have been tracking for the second day in a row Tropical Storm Bert. You see that area on satellite right now, and we get you over to the forecast here from the National Hurricane Center, moving to the west at a good clip, and it'll continue to do so here. The difference between yesterday and today is that Hispaniola and Puerto Rico are no longer in the forecast cone. This looks to go through the Antilles and then die out in what we call in the weather world the graveyard zone here. That's around the Caribbean Sea. Take a look at what's happening closer to home. We have a battle between high pressure to the north and low pressure to the south. Look at these dew points. That's a measure of moisture in the air. We're in the dry 50s in Beaver Island, Nova Scotia, Potsdam, New York at 54. Even we're at 63. It's just a touch humid. But you make your way down to the south, they're in the more humid upper 60s here. High and low pressure will continue to wage war with each other for the next 24 hours, but low pressure will eventually win out. We take a look at our future cast. We'll be dry overnight, but on the cloudy side, you could see a shower or two during the morning and midday, primarily along the Jersey Shore and in Cape May County. But it's not going to be until the evening hours where the steadier rain works in, between about 4 to 7 p.m. Then as we go overnight, it's a heavier soaking rain. Could see some areas of roadway flooding here. There will be some coastal flooding to worry about as well. And then by sunrise, between about 5 to 8 a.m. on our solstice, that steady rain gets out of here, but then we still see scattered showers and even thunderstorms as we go into the rest of the day. But I will say this, your Thursday, not going to be a washout, especially if you can handle that wet ground. And then we should be drying things out as we go into Thursday night. We take a look at our forecast rainfall totals through Thursday at 1 o'clock, generally between 3/4 of an inch to 1.5 inches. Cape May County may get to 2 inches of rain, and the Cape May bubble certainly needs it. Something the Cape May bubble and everywhere in South Jersey will have our gusty winds and a stiff wind as we go into our Wednesday here. Winds coming from the east at 15 to 20 miles an hour. And then as we go into the afternoon hours, 20 to 30 miles an hour. Those are sustained winds. Doesn't take into account those gusts. And when you have those easterly winds in conjunction with the recent new moon, we're going to get some higher tides. We'll have minor stage coastal flooding during that Wednesday night high tide here. Do move your cars if you are in that flooded water, as it will corrode your vehicles. Take a look at our numbers for tonight. We'll be in the low 60s everywhere. Can't completely roll out a shower at some places after short tonight. I think more than likely you'll be dry. We go into your Wednesday morning forecast here. It's going to be a very brief shower here if you see one after 9 a.m. By all intents and purposes, you should plan your day as if it's going to be dry until 4 to 7 p.m. here, and that's when that steadier rain will work in. But notice those winds again coming from the east-northeast. That's why temps are only 65 to 70 degrees. That is more like the first day of May than the summer solstice. Out on the water, wave heights 2 to 3 feet. We have a south swell, and we have winds coming from the east. Rip current risk will be elevated here. Not that it's going to be a good beach day anyway, but I thought I'd let you know here while we are looking at our on-the-water forecast. We go into your Wednesday night. It is a steady, windswept, soaking rain, a raw night. Low temperatures in the low 60s. And then we go to our inland 7-day forecast, where rain's in the forecast 6 out of the 7 days here. Now, the good news is I don't think Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, or Tuesday are going to be washouts. In fact, Thursday should be mostly dry during the afternoon. Friday is going to probably be the wettest of our weekend days here. And then Saturday and Sunday, it's more of those pop-up showers and storms that we see during the summer. It's just one of those things where you got to keep a close track of the radar and see what's going on. Over towards the shore, we are expecting much of the same. And for everywhere, whether you're at the shore or inland, it is going to be muggy. Temperatures about seasonable. And we'll start getting and talking about those heat indices inland as we go forward into the weekend.